Welcome to students in subject finite element analysis, the bar analysis. First we discuss about types of elements used in finite element analysis depend on types of problem to be solved. The problems may be structural, thermal, fluid. The problems may be structural, thermal, fluid or electromagnetics. That is, selecting suitable element for a particular problem plays an important role in finite element analysis. Elements can be different types of depending on the discretization process. In general, different types of elements are one-dimensional element like 1D element, two-dimensional element like 2D element, three-dimensional element like 3D element, axis symmetric or rotary elements. So, in types of 1D elements, when configuration of elements is expressed in terms of one coordinate only, then the element is termed as 1D elements or line element. In 1D elements is finite element instance. 1D bar element or linear bar element, the element has two nodes with 1 degree of freedom at each node, total degree of 2. So after this we discuss about displacement functions. After this we discuss about displacement functions. In APA, the first step is to discretize the given continuum into smaller number of parts called elements. The displacement variation for these elements are unknown, hence a trial function is assumed for a displacement of a element. There are two functions available for assuming the displacement variation of an element. They are mentioned below: polynomial displacement function and trigonometric displacement function. Polynomial functions is best suited for the displacement model since mathematical calculations are simple. A polynomial function of nth order will give an exact solution, but for all practical purpose the function is truncated to a finite order so as to simplify the calculations involved. Hence the solution obtained is approximate 1. That is, u is equal to a0 a1x plus a2x square plus a3x square plus anx raised to n. After this there is convergence criteria. After this simple bar analysis there is very important topics like global and local coordinate systems. The coordinate system used in APM may be grouped into three types like global coordinate system or local coordinate system and natural coordinate system. This is very important topics about coordinate systems. The global coordinate system corresponds to entire continuum or a body. For a continuum, the numbering of elements and nodes with reference to global coordinate system as shown in figure. The local coordinate system corresponding to a particular element in a continuum. For a bar element, the numbering of nodes and coordinates is shown in figure. The natural coordinate system in a local coordinate whose value is expressed by dimensionless number and its value does not exceed unity. For a bar shown in figure is expressed in zeta axis. The value at node 1 is -1 and node 2 is +1. In simple bar analysis, let us suppose that the value of spring constant is k. Now we will evaluate the value of k in terms of properties, that is length, area of the bar. That is f is equal to k into x, that is k is equal to f upon x. For simple bar analysis, now substituting the values of x and f is the base equation of k, will have k is equal to sigma a upon epsilon into L, but Young modulus E is equal to sigma upon epsilon. In simple bar analysis, according to the diagram, the force at the node x1 can be written as the F1 is equal to k into x1 minus x2, where x1 minus x2 is actually the nodal displacement between two nodes. After this simple bar analysis, F2 is equal to kx2 minus kx1. These two equations for F1 and F2 can also be written as in matrix form F1, F2 is equal to K minus K minus K, X1, X2. Here K equivalent is known as stiffness matrix. So a uniform material framework of bars, the value of the stiffness matrix would remain the same for all elements of bar in the APM structures. This is the further extension. F1, this is the stiffness, spring stiffness K1, K2, forces F1, F2, F3, displacement X1, X2, X3. Similarly for different material bar. So today we discuss about one simple bar analysis. So today we cover all points of simple bar analysis. In simple bar analysis, today all points are covered. So thanks all of you.